Good morning, everyone, especially to share. The topic is dance is the only art in which we ourselves are the stuff of which it's made. Ballet is a highly disciplined and specialized form of the dance. Dance has existed for almost as long as people have roamed the earth. Ballet is only 400 years old. Anyone might play someone music sway to the beat and call themselves dancer. However, it takes years for a body to develop into the very few positions that make up the vocabulary of ballet step. Ballet is a discipline and specialized dance form with a history of about 400 years. A while anyone can move to music and call themselves a dancer, ballet requires years of training. Nobody can self-teach ballet the way some people can act, paint, sing, or play the guitar. It needs to be studied in a classroom with an expert teacher. In terms of both learning and performing, ballet is the most academic and difficult style of the theatrical dance. Ballet is considered the most disciplined form of the theatrical dance. Its demand intensive dedication to must master the skill needed for success. Both male and female dancers display their strength and flexibility through the graceful poses often captured mid-air. Ballet is the most academic form of the theatrical dance, requiring significant dedication for success. Dancers, both male and female, demonstrate their strength and flexibility through graceful poses often captured in mid-air. Notably, Edward Vela, a prominent male dancer of the 20th century, compared the physical stamina needed for a 3 minutes pas de deux in ballet to that of a 3 minutes boxing round. Ballet is a form of performance dance that started in the 15th century Italy during the Renaissance. It later developed into a concert dance in France and Russia. Today, ballet is known for its technical skills and specific terms. What is a ballet dancing? Ballet is a genre of performance dance that originated in the 15th century during the Italian Renaissance and later evolved into a concert dance. Formed in France and Russia, has become a highly technical dance style with its own vocabulary, influencing various dance genres and cultures worldwide. Ballet incorporates multicultural elements, leading to the emergence of numerous variations across different schools globally. Ballet is a beautiful blend of dance and music where each movement is carefully planned to express emotion, tell story, or showcase technique. Classical ballets like Swan Lake or the Nutcracker are known for their grand costume and dramatic set, while modern ballets often focus more on the movement itself with simpler design that keep the focus on the dance form and expression. A ballet itself is a choreographed work of art that combines dance movement with a musical score. Professional ballet dancers perform these pieces, which can range from traditional classical ballets, often characterized by elaborate costume and staging, to modern ballet which typically feature minimalist costume and simple set. Ballet is a traditional expensive dance form known for its precise step and graceful flowing movements. Its still story for explore themes through music and movement, often featuring smooth balance move and extend lines. As a dramatic art form, ballet is presented on stage on an audience, incorporating elements such as set design, costume, and lighting. It has the ability to convey various messages, emotion, and ideas, making it a versatile medium that can be enchanting, thrilling, truth provoking, or even unsettling. Ballet is a powerful form of storytelling and expression. Through movement, music, and visual elements like set, design, costume, and lighting, it's bring emotion and ideas to life on stage. Ballet has a rich story and is highly respected, attracting many aspiring dancers despite its competitive nature, from young children taking their first ballet class to seasoned prima and ballerinas performing on prestigious stage. Ballet remains a significant aspect of the dance world. Ballet history spans centuries with roots in the Italian Renaissance courts and further developed in France and Russia. Its blend of discipline, artistry, and technical skill make it one of the most respected dance forms. What makes ballet unique? First one, discipline. Ballet demands a level of discipline that is often a parallel in another dance forms. This rigorous training and commitment contributed to its unique status and appeal among dancers and audience alike. Ballets require intense discipline, often more than another dance form. Dancers undergo rigorous training, pushing their physical and mental limits daily. Lengthy history. Ballet boasts a rich and extensive history that many contemporary dance genres lack, originating in the Italian Renaissance and evolving through various cultural influences. Ballet has developed a deep-rooted tradition that enhances its significance in the dance world. Ballet has a long and rich history that many modern dance styles lack. It began in the Italian Renaissance and grew through influence from other cultures, developing a deep tradition that makes it special in the dance world. Impact on young aspirants. Ballet embodies the dancer dream, profoundly influencing the truth and emotions of young girls. The art form often inspires aspiration of grace, beauty, and artistic expressions, making it powerful influence in the lives of many young dancers. Ballet has a significant impact on young girls, often shaping their dreams and ambition. It presents a deal of grace, beauty, and artistic expression for many young dancers. Ballet is more than just an art form, it's become a symbol of aspiration. Social experience. Ballet performance provide a social setting that makes them an excellent choice for both formal evening dates and casual outings with friends. The shape experience of enjoying a ballet can foster connection and create lasting memories. Ballet performers often unique social settings, making them ideal for both formal evening dates and casual outings with friends. The experience of watching a ballet together help people connect, creating memorable moments. Brief historical background of ballet. The origins of ballet. Ballet originated in the Italian Renaissance during the 15th century where it was developed in the courts of noblemen and women lavish festivities, particularly wedding representation, future dancing and singing, with master dancer instructing the nobility in the movements. This is performance were a significant part of court life, showcasing but a strict and social status. Ballet began in the 15th century during the Italian Renaissance. It was created in the courts of noble families, grand events like wedding, including dancing and singing, with skilled dancer teaching the noblesse. This performance were not only aesthetic but also a symbol of social status. A century later, King Louis XIV played a crucial role in the evolution ballet of enthusiastic dancer. Himself is famously performed as the king's son in Ballet de Lagnotte. His passion for dance helped transaction ballet from a recreational activity for the elite to formalize art requiring rigorous training. A century later, King Louis XIV further shaped ballet development. A skilled dancer, he performed as the Sun King in Ballet de la Notte. His love for dance helped turn ballet into a serious art form requiring discipline training. In 1661, the first dance school was established in Paris, marking a significant shift as the ballet moved from royal courts to theater. This transition was further solidified by the ballet scenes in the opera Le Triomphe de l'Amour. During this time, Jean-Joris Nouvré, a French ballet master, challenged the artificality of opera dance, advocating for a more expensive and natural style of ballet. Through this development, ballet evolved into a structured as a respected art form, laying the groundwork for its future as a beloved performance genre. In 1661, the first dance school in Paris marked a key shift in the ballet moving from royal courts to theater. This change was reinforced by the ballet scenes in the Opera Le Triomphe de Amour around this time. Jean-Georges Nouvre, a French ballet master, pushed against the stiffness of opera dance, advocating for a more expensive and natural style. The 19th century, the first half of the 19th century, showed the emergence of early classical ballets such as the Giselle and the Self-Head, coinciding with the Romantic movement. This cultural shift influenced not only ballet but also music and art, focusing on themes of magic and the supernatural. Romantic ballads often displayed women as help and frail, reflecting the era's fascination with idealized femininity and emotional expression. In the first half of the 19th century showed the rise of early classical ballets like Giselle and the Self-Head, which emerged during the Romantic movement. This cultural change influenced ballet music and arts, emphasized themes of magic and the supernatural. Romantic ballets often portrayed women as delicate and vulnerable. During this period, pointing work the technique of dancing on the tips of the became standard for ballerinas, allowing for a more ethereal and delicate aesthetic. Additional, more romantic tattoo called length towel skirt was introduced, further enhancing the visual appeal of the ballet performance. During this time point, work became common for ballerinas, creating a more delicate and ethereal look. The romantic tattoo called length towel skirt was also introduced, adding to the beauty of ballet performance. These ballets were designed to showcase classical technique, including point work, high extension, and precision of movement, particularly the outward rotation of the legs from the hip. The choreography of this era featured rotated sequences that highlighted demanding step leaps and turn, all woven into the narrative of the performance. These changes were a major turning point in the ballet, shifting in toward a more expensive and story-based style that still connects with an audience today. Today's ballet. In the early 20th century, Russian choreographer Sergei Diaghilev and Michael Fokin began to push the boundaries of the traditional ballet, experimenting with movement and after Diaghilev's collaboration with composer Igor Stravinsky resulted in the groundbreaking work The Relay of Inspiring, which featured dissonant music, narrative of woman sacrifice, and unexpected movements. Yes, during 19th century, Russia became a major center for ballet, particularly in St. Peter's, where the Russian Empire Ballet Marius Fatima, the French choreographer, played a pivotal role in shaping Russia ballet, creating iconic work like the Nutcracker. The influence of George Balanchine. Following Diaghilev, George Balanchine, a Russian immigrant and founder of the New York City Ballet, further transformed ballet. He developed what is now known as a new classical ballet, which derived from traditional narratives and focused on movement as a means to express woman fashion and emotion. This ballet focused on showcasing classical ballet techniques such as a point, work, high leg extension, and precise movement, especially the turn out of the legs. The modern landscape of ballet. Today, ballet encompasses a wide range of style and form, reflecting a rich tapestry of influencing from classical technique, traditional narratives, and contemporary choreographer innovation. The classical tattoo, shorter and stiffer than the romantic vision, emphasized the balanced legs and intricate footwork. This design allow an audience to better appreciate the skills and artistry of the dancer movements. The company has made significant contribution to the Philippine arts since being the only dance company in the country accredited by the Philippines Council for NGO Certification (PCNC). This accreditation is a statement of its dedication to promoting the arts and culture in the Philippines for over 50 years. This statement highlights the company's long-standing commitment to the Philippine art since emphasized its unique accreditation by the Philippines Council for NGO Certification (PCNC). This recognition reinforces its role as a key promoter of art and culture in the country for over 5 decades.